Next, we go to St. Joseph County, Michigan for a pretrial hearing. The defendant is Samuel Perdue, who also goes by the name Samir Siraj Maro-Bey. He's charged with driving with a suspended license and contempt of court. The judge hearing the case over Zoom is Jeffrey Middleton.
There are currently 3 separate warrants for your arrest for failing to appear, but you're here now.
Perdue's troubles began a year earlier when he received his first charge of driving with a suspended license. About a month later, he picked up another violation. That's when he first appeared before the judge to enter a plea.
Mr. Perdue, you got another ticket for driving with a suspended license. Second offense, that's a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. You're also charged with speeding. I'm assuming you're going to plead not guilty to both of those?
No, of course not. I'm innocent, and my name is not Mr. Perdue, so I would appreciate if you didn't call me Mr. Perdue.
Perdue considers himself a sovereign citizen, someone native to the land who is not beholden to all U.S. laws. Judge Middleton is familiar with this defense, but did not give Perdue much latitude.
Yeah, you're from some alternate universe where you don't have to obey the laws of
No,
the
you don't respect the law, sir.
Stop.
Your commercial mercenaries continue to pull me over, and they won't leave me alone.
Well, stop driving. At least stay out
I
of
don't drive. I travel.
All right, traveling is one thing, driving is another. You can travel all you want.
They won't let me travel on my own land. You're violating the law, and you know it.
Well, one of us is. I'm just telling you, if you continue to keep driving on some cockamamie
I don't
thing...
drive.
Sovereign citizens often try to make a distinction between driving and traveling.
You're behind the wheel of a car, give me this BS about traveling versus driving. I'm just telling you right now, you heard it here. If you drive again in St. Joseph County and you get another ticket, I'm gonna set a very high bond. You can sit in jail for 28 days until we sort this out.
So any judge who does not comply with this oath of office to the Constitution of the United States Act...
All right, I'm gonna mute your microphone. I don't wanna hear this crazy, nonsensical thing.
Middleton ended the proceedings and scheduled a pretrial hearing, which Perdue failed to attend. Now, 2 weeks later, Perdue's given a second chance, a second pretrial hearing. But by now, the judge is clearly annoyed with him, especially since Perdue has chosen to represent himself.
We scheduled a pretrial conference and you didn't show up. And there are currently 3 separate warrants for your arrest for failing to appear.
I think I was unaware.
We sent that to the address that you gave us. And if you're representing yourself, you need to act like you're representing yourself. We sent you duly notice to your address.
I don't live there anymore, and I can't represent myself. I am myself.
All right, well, you didn't tell me where you lived. You didn't show up for a pretrial while we prepared for this. And now you come rolling in with a hat on.
It's not a hat. It's my religious headdress. I'm a Moorish American national.
Yes, I recall. Do you have something you wish to present?
Well, I mailed in an affidavit to you, and this is also my legal notice for my lawful name change, because I put it on the record that I'm a Moorish American national, and I'm not a U.S. citizen, excuse me. I'm a man of the land. I'm native to the land. So a lot of these rules that the state of Michigan is creating is not applicable to me.
By now, the judge has heard enough and decides to do something about it.
I want you to take Mr. Perdue into custody. We're going to execute the 3 bench warrants that are currently offered his arrest for contempt. We'll take him to jail and we'll make an arrangement later to discuss it.
Are you arresting me right now?
Right. Mr. Perdue, you're going to jail, St. Joe County Jail, here in St. Joe County, and I'm going to hold on to you in lieu of 3 $1,000 bonds until we can review your contempt and the other things we need to deal with. But if you're going to represent yourself, you need to do it right. You don't just come in and say, I'm my own country, I'm going to do what I want. So you're going to jail.
After 4 days in jail, Perdue was released. He later took a plea deal from the prosecutor, and pled no contest to allowing another to violate motor vehicle laws, an obscure statute in the Michigan Traffic Code. He was sentenced to the 4 days in jail with credit for time served, plus court fines and costs.